Lisa, I've been teaching Internet Business Associate and I've given my class an assignment in Lesson 1. How can I tell who's completed their work?
Excellent question. We have a variety of reports that will help you with this information. For the purposes of this report, I'm going to strongly recommend that we take a look at our level of completion by asset report. Log into CIW online and click on the Reports tab. When you're on this page, we strongly recommend that you click on the section option to see these reports sorted by their type. I'm scrolling down to look at report 208, level of completion by asset, and I'm clicking on the report to select it. I'm going to click on step 2 to look at the next report. I'm going to choose my organization by clicking it and then clicking the add button. And I'm going to click my user group. I'm going to select it and click the add button to add it as well. I'm going to click on step 3 to go to the next area. There's a variety of different options in this page to select here. Since you've already assigned lesson 1, we're going to go to online resources and we're going to choose the assets, which are components of lesson 1, and I'm going to click the first course mastery lesson 1 and the second course mastery lesson in lesson 1. I'm holding down my control key to select multiple options, and now I'm going to scroll downwards in this list of assets to pick up the lesson quizzes that are associated with lesson 1 as well. There's 2 versions here because there were 2 different versions of this quiz. By picking both of them, you'll be sure to get all of your results. I've scrolled down a little bit further on this page to show you that you have a choice of completion options. You can look at the people who have just completed these assets, or you can choose to look at people who have not yet started the asset, or have completed and started the asset, or you can choose all options. Note that the default setting is completed, but by changing this to all, I'll be able to see the people who may have started some of these components but have not yet finished it. You also have a choice of user status. I'm going to stick with all, and I'm going to give this report a date range. I'm going to set it back just a couple of months here to February 1st. And now I'm going to go to step 4, and I'm going to output the result with these settings. A pop-up window has loaded, and the results are pulling from the database to show in this report. So now the top of the report shows you its name and its title and which assets you've chosen, the course mastery lessons and lessons quizzes 1 and both versions of the lesson quiz. And then below, for the first course mastery lesson part A, I see the people who have not started this quiz. I see people who have completed it once, a student who's currently in the middle of in process on a second attempt at the course mastery, more students who have completed it, and I'm scrolling down and scrolling down so that I can go and look at those lesson quizzes now, and I'm reviewing who has started and who has not started. There's part B for the same course mastery for lesson 1, and again I can see who has started, who has completed, and who has not started. Scrolling down, and there's the first edition of the lesson quiz. This is most likely the test portal format, so there will probably not be any results here. I'm scrolling down and scrolling down, and there's the current version of the lesson quiz. Perhaps not. There's another edition of the lesson quiz in Prova format. Here's the 3rd edition of Prova format. Scrolling down. And here is our final version of this lesson quiz. And now you can see who has taken this quiz. You can see that one student has attempted it twice and has passed it so far. Another student has taken it 3 times and failed their first 2 attempts and passed the 3rd one, and so on. This is the information that you can then pass along to your gradebook and take a look at this information. Now you can work with the students who have not yet had a chance to finish the exam, or you can record your information in your gradebook.
Thank you so much.